My mother always used to say that God has a great sense of humor. Yes, he does. Because if you create a voice that all Britain calls golden, you better put it in the body of the beautiful young blonde with long legs and long eyelashes. But what does God do instead? He puts that golden voice in my body, in the body of simple Susie, in the body of a small scared girl from the small town in Scotland. A girl pushed aside and mocked at the school for being labeled brain damaged. A girl who grew up to be an insecure, plump, frumpy middle-aged woman with unruly hair and funny accent. How they laughed at me, the audience at Britain's Got Talent. How they laughed seeing me standing there on stage, a ridiculous, homely creation. They never thought I was going to win. I never thought I was going to win. I spent my whole life in the bubble, feeling inferior to others, too shy to form relationships. When the pattern of your life is failure, it's hard to believe that its pattern is about to be broken. But then I thought, what would my mother say? She would tell me to smile and keep going. I made a promise to my mom that I would do something with my life, and I couldn't give up, so I smiled. I opened my mouth to sing, so everyone could hear my golden voice and understand that this golden voice is the true me, the true Susan Boyle. And I won. The simple Susie won Britain's Got Talent. After a while, I went to seek diagnosis from Scottish specialist. This is how, being already a middle-aged woman, I found out that I was misdiagnosed as a child. I'm not brain damaged. I have Asperger's. That means that I find it difficult to understand nonverbal social cues, that I have to struggle with my emotions on a daily basis. And since any situation can cause stress, I often feel anxious. And it also means that my IQ actually is above average. Oh, here's the proof. I can laugh from myself. This is the sign of intelligence, and it's a great gift. Now I'm certain that my mom had had a word with someone upstairs, because I haven't had this otherwise. She supported me in her life, and she supports me now when she's gone. And I also know that I won back then on that stage with all those people laughing at me because I was able to join them. Once I did that, once they heard me singing, they were no longer laughing at me. They were laughing with me. I don't like being considered a joke, but people do laugh from the thing they don't understand. So I just turned this laugh into a positive. Well, yeah, I am a Susie Boyle, a sprinter who'd never been kissed, who spent the entire life with the mother and her cat, and this is quite funny, you know? It is stressful for me to go on tours, and do I get exhausted? Does the fame become sometimes a demolition ball? Did I make the publicity? Well, yeah, I did. And I do laugh from that. Am I still bullied by teenagers in my town? I am. But they don't make me threaten. They make me laugh. And finally, I know already what it is like to be middle-aged, and they don't, so I win. Do I feel lonely at night? I do. I always had a fear to become alone, and now I am. Everybody died and left me by myself. I cannot laugh from that. but I try to smile. You see, Asperger's goes on its way, but it doesn't stop you to enjoy your life. You want to know my dream? I want to adopt a child who doesn't have much. A child who I can give something to. I have so much love to give. I know I'm single in my 50 odds, and people don't think I'm serious when I'm talking about this. They have a giggle at me, so I giggle too. Well, we'll see. You know, my mom used to say that if you want to make God laughing, tell him about your plans. I know one thing for sure, if God is laughing, that's a good sign. Do I want a boyfriend now, when I became rich and famous? Boys used to make fun of me, so I might be better off getting another cat.